And when you're done picking up the trash, I need you to hand these out to every person that walks into this property in the facility, okay? Immediately.
Okay.
We just fired the person that does that, but now you have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
Yeah, boy.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Swift Miss. I know it's been a while since you've seen me, and let's just say, I've been going through a lot. But today we're diving back into jobs. But this time, we're gonna talk about my most negative job experience. Now, if you're new here, first off, hey, what's up? Secondly, if you haven't seen part 1 of Jobs, then I highly recommend watching that first video before watching this video. Unless you just want to stay here. I'm not gonna stop you. Anyways, buckle up, because it's about to be a wild ride. Flashback noises. Okay. So here I am, back in November 2022. In a new, fresh state, feeling that independent groove kick in. It's a leap from my previous job, and boy, was it a roller coaster. So once I moved in and got settled, I went out to go look for a job. So I decided to dip my toes in the retail world. Never worked in retail before, didn't know what to expect. Foolishly, I thought it was going to be a cakewalk. I decided to join during the Christmas season as a seasonal worker, and you know what? It wasn't half bad. At first, I got hired on the spot by this awesome guy, and my manager, let's call him Nick, was a great boss. He even fed us. And there was Allison. She was the assistant manager. She was direct, especially when she was juiced with Red Bull. But when I came to work, I just knew by her personality that she was a cool person. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I called him Nick because he reminded me of Nick too. And of course, there were other people that I worked with like Mikey, Dal, Michael, and many others. But there was a minor issue. Now, I hadn't secured my license at this point. And my job was about 25 minutes away, and everyone thought it was going to be a concern. But little did they know they were dealing with a guy who played Sonic for most of his life and genuinely enjoyed going fast. So I whipped out my trusty skateboard as my mode for transportation during those retail adventures. And when feeling somewhat ambitious, I'd go on foot. I walked pretty fast. I'd had my headphones in listening to Undefeatable on the Sonic Frontiers album. Banger song. Anyways, back to why I said it wasn't half bad. The hours were decent, most because of the winter season. So they were flexible. I asked to work on the weekdays and have the weekends off, like in school. And they agreed occasionally. I had to work the weekends sometimes, but you know, it wasn't a big deal, especially since I had a good team around. I mostly worked in the back, handling freight, unloading trucks, you know, and stocking shelves. One time I had to clear out the dump, but some boxes were stuck. And to impress the higher-ups and satisfy my cleaning OCD, I jumped in and pushed them down. And it worked! But Allison was confused and Nick just laughed. He even gave me the day off and a raise for my effort. Good times. But they didn't last. As Christmas approached, the store got crazier. More customers, more chaos. There's so many people. It felt like a scene from the Night of the Consumers game. Kids running wild. One even hit Allison with a basketball, almost causing a fight. And the endless loop of Christmas music didn't help either. No. Wait. My hours increased, and my stress did too. After Christmas, the rush disappeared, and many co-workers quit. It was a ghost town by January. But one day, Nick offered me and Allison some food during break. And if you know me, I'm not gonna say no. But the next day, he was gone. Yeah, I found out that he'd been fired, and a few weeks later, we had a new manager. I walked in one day and boom, there she is, Kel. She had that weird business persona like Judy from Avatar. You know, nice smile, but you don't know what's always behind it. And immediately, my job changed. She moved me to the front. Goodbye, peaceful stockroom owner. Hello, customer world. And man, customers are weird. One time I'm at the register minding my business, and this dude walks up, slams a rubber banana on the counter and whispers, "Make sure you have your protein." Bro, what? And to make it even worse, I'm allergic to bananas. Retail is disrespectful. And then, my favorite question. Excuse me, do you work here? Me in full uniform. Name tag? Check. Logo and shirt? Check. Lanyard? Check. Radio? Check. Box cutter? Check. Literally holding store merchandise? Check. And what I want to say is... No! I just cosplay as retail employee for fun! But what I have to say is... Yes, of course! What can I help you with today? Retail had me feeling like an NPC with one voice line. And then, when it couldn't get any worse, Kel began her I don't know era. 1 minute, it's Swift, go back to work. 2 minutes later, no wait, go to the front. 5 minutes later, fold this, then suddenly sell tote bags, then hit a boogie, then stay overtime. If you do it, you might have a pizza party. Bro, the pizza was so dry I hurt my teeth echo. And with everything going on, the only thing that kept my sanity intact was music.
No music.
Art. It was art then. Whenever the store slowed down, I started making these bored at work drawings. You know, little sticky note drawings people requested on my social media. It became a whole trend. People loved it, customers noticed it, and my coworkers noticed it, and eventually, it became a whole book of them. You know, low-key, I should get back into this. But with all the stress, all the chaos, all the noise, all the tasks, all the customers, all the do you work here? And Kel decided to shut down self-checkout. So we had to check everyone out. And I finally reached my limit. That's when I made the ultimate decision. I decided to quit. For the first time ever. And with all the work that I put into that job, all the effort, all the running, all the sweating, all the lifting, all the back pain, all the stress, the job became a husk of what I thought was fun. You know, they always say, good things don't last. I walked away like a final cutscene in a Sonic boss battle. Wind blowing, music swelling, main character energy activated. Oh! And yes, I got back pain from that job, so yeah, there's that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my most negative job experience. You know, retail taught me a lot. Some good, some bad. Some, why is a rubber banana in my face? But the biggest lesson, sometimes staying strong isn't always about suffering through something. Sometimes real strength is just knowing when to walk away. Your peace matters, your sanity matters, your body matters, and you matter more than any job ever will. So choose yourself, choose your health, choose your future. And don't worry, guys. I promise I won't vanish for 2, 3, 4 years again. The grind continues. More videos are coming soon. If you survive the retail yourself, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your worst story in the comments. But alright, amazing people, that's the end of this video. Remember, stay cool, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!